What's up, everybody? This is Nick, and you're joining us once again for a Micro Mini Lightning Newscast. That's right, news you can use, news that we bring to you in 10 minutes. And as always, I'm joined by my friend and co-host.
This is Eric.
And Eric, today we are bringing them a crime beat. News about crimes that are happening around them that they don't even know about.
That's right. We are from the street, and we know of all these crimes.
That's right. We are street smart. That was it. Oh, and as you heard there, that is the sound of our guest star, Death Star, gearing up to give us 10 minutes. 10 minutes for news that you can use. In 3, 2, 1. Here's that first story. Eric, in a town in New York, Mount Morris, there were three men who decided to rob a convenience store. And no, I'm sorry, they robbed a Build-A-Burger restaurant.
A Build-A-Burger? I've never heard of this.
It is an actual restaurant in Livingston County. But they stole cash out of a register. They stole the establishment's entire surveillance system.
Like, what? That consists of like one camera?
Probably. And they stole a large bowl of macaroni salad.
As you do when you're thieving, you get hungry.
Well, here's my thing, is there were three of them. This was a well-conceived... I mean, this was precision, my thought is. One went for the cash. One went for the surveillance. The other one saw a big bowl of macaroni salad.
This is Ocean's 3.
Yes, it is.
They staked the place for months.
They did, and this guy had his eye on this huge bowl of macaroni salad. So what they tried to do, they tried to escape. They went down what the nearby Greenway Trail, apparently, and all along while the cops were following them, they found along the way register parts.
Okay.
They found surveillance system parts, rubber gloves, loose change, and what they describe as a steady trail of macaroni salad. These men were eating the large bowl of macaroni salad
with their hand,
taking turns, I'm guessing so, eating this while they ran along this trail.
They like pull a piece off the register and they use that as a spoon.
Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah,
improvised.
It's logical. They use the gloves to be sanitary.
Oh yeah, gloves to be sanitary. Smart guys.
And so this trail led them to Matthew P. Sepetico, who was 34.
Okay.
James P. Marullo, 35, and Timothy S. Walker Jr., 23. Who I'm guessing Timothy S. Walker Jr. If I would add to. By looking at these three men, I'm going to guess he was the macaroni salad mastermind.
It's like macaroni still on his face.
Yeah. I mean...
They're like, Timothy, you just go get some macaroni.
On his mugshot, it's macaroni salad just all over.
Oh.
But, I mean, this is how they caught these guys. They were able to follow this trail of macaroni. What I imagine they did is the cops got the dogs to like
start hunting them down.
They're like, boys, get the dogs, and then the dogs just start eating macaroni salad.
And Jimbo goes, I got this, guys.
Yeah, he's like, I think I can just follow this.
He goes, if I'm not mistaken, this is the Build-A-Burger workshop macaroni.
That's right. Of course, Build-A-Burger, an offshoot of Build-A-Bear.
Is it really?
I have no idea. Probably not.
That's all. It's called Build-A-Burger Workshop Company.
Yes,
I looked it up.
It's a burger your way.
I would. There's not very many locations.
Is there not? How many?
I looked it up. I was like, man, I want to go there now. I'm hungry. Burger sounds great. All right, I got a story for you, Nick.
All right, tell me. Lay this story on me.
This goes a little bit along the lines of your Build-A-Burger criminals, in the sense of how do you not get caught killing someone? Well, the best way not to get caught killing someone, as just the best way not to get caught robbing a Build-A-Burger is, you want to leave that trail as a spoof, right?
Right.
Well, this novelist who penned the essay "How to Murder Your Husband," guess what she is accused of doing?
She murdered a puppy.
She did. She murdered a puppy. No, she is charged with her husband's murder. If you'd ever heard such of a thing, so she wrote an essay. She's a writer of romantic suspense novels. If you've ever heard of something along those lines, it's typically rugged men, strong women, and a good story, according to her.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, if you've read any of her stories, this is what she. Sorry, we had a few technical difficulties, but I'm reading some of the things about this article that she wrote. She wrote it on a website called C. Jane Publish, and she wrote this back in 2011. And she talks about 5 core motives and a number of murder weapons from which she would choose if her character were to kill a husband in a romance novel. One of those burly men and strong characters that she talked about.
She talks about, purely hypothetical.
Clearly hypothetical. But she starts off by saying, don't hire a hitman. A surprisingly number of hitmen rat you out to the police. My question is, how does she know that hitman rats you out?
Well, because she doesn't know. She's not getting the good hitman.
Well,
the premium, the prime, the boutique hitman that we know.
Well, yes.
She has bad sources.
She's just going to your Walmart of hitmen.
Garden variety.
She's not going to your Hitman R Us where you get the quality ones. But she continues on. She says, don't hire a lover to do this because they'll also rat you out. She said, never a good idea. Poison was not advisable because it's traceable. Who wants to hang out with a sick husband, she wrote. She continues on. If the murder is supposed to set me free, I certainly don't want to spend any time in jail. And so, apparently, and she chose what? What weapon did she decide to go with ultimately, Eric?
A gun.
That's
it. That's he got shot.
That's all she did?
That's all I saw.
Okay.
In the article I read. Essays.
She told everybody not to do these things, and then apparently just went out with the gun. If you're going to write something like this, I guess you actually have to apply it. We talked about that. So you have to give it the old college try and see if you'll get caught. But yeah, if she's trying to be set free, she's obviously going to prison now.
Well,
like
she's in there now waiting her trial or arraignment or whatever. I'm not a lawyer or a judge today, so I don't know all the details.
All right. Well, we have another story, Eric. Another robbery here.
Well, that story stole my heart.
That one did? Oh, well, be still your heart, Eric, because this next story is going to get it going. There was a man who robbed a pharmacy. 39-year-old Anthony Scalero fled from the pharmacy on Wednesday with a small amount of cash, and he got into his vehicle to drive away. And as he started to drive away, the car stopped. Mr. Scalero did not plan properly, not like this woman did not plan properly. He ran out of gas.
Well, maybe he was robbing the pharmacy for some gas money.
Well, maybe that is true.
He misjudged how
far he could get. Well, this story happened in Pittsburgh.
Of course.
The man, by the time he tried to get out and start to flee, the cops were already on top of him.
Oh, I bet.
He walked in, showed a pistol to the cashiers, demanded cash, and they gave it to him. Of course, the authorities have now said the pistol was not even real. But
it was imaginary.
It was imaginary.
He's good at convincing people.
He held out a finger and a thumb and said, "Give me."
He's like, "I'll take that," and they're like, "Yes, sir."
Yes, sir. Put the gun down.
Put the gun down.
But he now faces 3 counts of robbery and 1 count of possession of an instrument of crime, is what they.
An instrument of crime.
Yes. That's right.
His index finger and a thumb.
It's in the brass section of the the instruments. So, my friend, that is how not to rob a bank. Always check your gas tank. Make sure you got enough gas to make the getaway.
Yep.
And
that's what I do.
You know what he should have done? He should have got onto See Jane Publish and see this woman blog post on how to rob a bank.
I'm sure she has one.
All right. Well, this is all the time we have. Eric, tell them where they can find us.
Well, of course, as always, per the usual, you can find us all over the internet. You can go to Facebook and search for Pull Up a Chair Podcast. You can go to YouTube and search the same. On Twitter, you can tweet at us at Pull Up a Chair Pod. And you can find us, of course, on iTunes and every Android app. And you know what? I believe you can even find us on Alexa still. I don't know. Try it out. And that's all I got for you, Nick.
All right, Eric. Thank you for telling them where they can find us. And you know what, everyone? You don't have to commit any crime to be able to listen to us. You can do it from the safety of your own home. And I tell you, have yourself a great day.
Bye.